Hello, my fellow people, sensitive, highly sensitive empaths, chosen ones of God, earth angel, starseeds like myself. Today I want to talk about the topic of unsafe human connections, interactions, and relationships. So, what are the signs of when we are encountering and dealing with unsafe people? First of all, they are not healthy. They are not good for us when we are sensitive. We are intuitive. We are deep feeling people, deep thinkers. We have gone through narcissistic abuse already. We've been bullied ever since childhood, been attacked in different ways. So these people are unsafe. They do not understand what it is like to be one of us. When we are empaths, when we are highly sensitive beings, people, when we are intuitive, deeply spiritual beings, we have deep feelings, deep emotions, this profound emotional world within us. We can even cry easily, for example, which is, by the way, completely natural after when you've gone through narcissistic abuse and bullying, for example, physical abuse, things like that, complex trauma. So these unsafe people do not get it. They don't understand. They don't hear you out. They don't really listen to you. So on top of not understanding, they don't even try to understand. Or they just don't hear you, they just don't listen to you. They try to turn everything against you. Everything that you have trusted them with, that you have been vulnerable about, your trauma, those deep, serious issues, heavy issues that you've gone through. You want to talk about them to someone, but this person does not give you the safe space, and instead they attack you in some ways. They lash out on you, they call you needy, for example, they call you too sensitive, or they say something else that is very mean and hurtful. So either they do not understand and they are not capable of understanding, or simply they don't care enough to even try. So both of these types are very unsafe. And you cannot be opening up to such people. You cannot be vulnerable with such people. You cannot be yourself. You cannot relax around such people. Because you never know when they might try to turn everything against you again. And of course, this is very vicious, very cruel, very narcissistic, especially if they know about everything that you have already been going through, dealing with, and recovering from, healing from. So they don't give you any slack. They don't give you any empathy. And one of those huge core reasons why I want to bring this topic out, I want to address this topic, I feel I need to talk about this topic because I don't see it being talked about enough. Here in Finland, in my country, I don't see it happening. It seems people don't even understand at all, or they don't want to face the issues. And this, of course, this can be worldwide. This can be a global issue. Rarely I see anyone talk about these issues up front, straightforwardly, empathetically. So this is why I feel that I want to address this issue. I need to talk about this. And of course, here I specifically mean this combination of things that you've been scapegoated, you have been bullied since childhood by your own family members, left alone, neglected, abandoned, So they have created complex childhood trauma within you. And it's not an easy task to, first of all, understand and comprehend everything that happened to you, but then recover and heal from it, from all of that as well. And then be building your life as an adult. So this can take a lot of work. So these are, of course, a few reasons why I'm here doing what I do. Because apparently some people do not understand what it's like to live without a support network, to live without healthy parents, friends, healthy people, safe people around you. So as chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds, highly sensitive empaths who have been scapegoated, attacked, abused, and bullied ever since childhood, we have not had a safe, healthy support network. And likely you don't still have that. Maybe you are still manifesting and looking and praying for it, which is of course the healthy choice, healthy thing to do, that you first of all realize that you deserve healthy people around you. But yes, because I don't see this being talked about enough. There are people, especially in English, coaches and therapists who talk about these issues, but still I have had to combine, if I'm looking for a certain advice and help and support to my situation, I've had to be combining from different sources, from different people. So this is why I have created my services, my online courses, and my books, that I would be able to help those who are actually my people, who resonate with my story, with my energy, with what I can offer to them. And so then I also want to add a few other signs that make a person unsafe. So they can be narcissistic, they can be attacking you, questioning you, doubting you and your truth when you try to talk about your trauma, about your experiences to them. And this is, of course, I think also important, that you should never talk to another narcissist about narcissistic abuse. What I have witnessed very painfully is that they will easily gang up on you, and these narcissists can defend one another very easily, even if they don't even know each other. Apparently, it is happening in the world. And these narcissists, if you open up to one, they will definitely lash out on you. They can be a covert narcissist, that they are basically a walking trap, a walking clickbait. That they will first seem so kind and empathetic. So this is again why we have to trust our own intuition and discernment, and be careful for the sake of our own mental, physical health and safety, so that you don't experience another shock treatment, trauma reaction, panic attack, because it's not worth it. So in order to avoid it, be careful with people who you open up to. So if you're dealing with an unsafe person, you will notice it, you will feel it, you will sense it very quickly, that the mask will come off. You will see, you will feel very painfully that they are not a safe person. They make you feel uncomfortable. They can ask you questions that feel intrusive, that are violating, crossing your boundaries. You try to speak up with them, you try to be heard with them, but they don't give you the space to talk. they don't give you the space to set those healthy boundaries. They don't give you the space to speak out your opinions, to tell them what you think of something. They take those as arguments, and so they attack you. So in any way, when they make you feel uncomfortable, that can also be a trauma reaction trigger for you. And especially if they are being very cruel and they don't even care. Of course, a healthy person with respect and empathy and manners, again, would respect your boundaries and your opinions when you say that this is not okay, this is making me feel uncomfortable. They don't want to cross your boundaries because they respect you. But this unsafe person, who can be a narcissist, they can be a covert narcissist, for example, because they don't have respect for you. They don't have empathy or understanding or anything authentic towards you. So yes, they are being that human trap. So if this person keeps on crossing your boundaries and asking intrusive questions about your life, they don't clearly understand you, they are not even hearing you, you need to be repeating yourself. You might have told them, I don't have a support network. I had a narcissistic parent, for example. My family is treating me as a scapegoat and as a black sheep. And this person still is asking you, don't you have any friends? Don't you have any family members? Where's your mother? Where's your father, for example? Don't you have anyone? And at that point, you are just so hurt and heartbroken and tired. When all you want is a safe space to open up to someone who gets you, someone who understands. So this can very easily trigger that trauma reaction and panic attack mode, survival mode within you when you have had to be surviving most of your life. So your nervous system remembers and tells you and warns you and goes on high alert that there is danger present. And it feels very uneasy, it feels very uncomfortable, it feels awful to be in this situation. So, of course, this is why it's better to be careful with people before you try to open up to them and tell them about your deep, deep issues. You should treasure those issues within yourself. And this is again why boundaries are a lifesaver and why they are so important and why it is so important to pay attention to the sign, whether someone respects your boundaries or not. Again, if a person is not respecting your boundaries, when you tell them no, when you say, this is making me feel uncomfortable. This is not okay with me. I don't like this. I don't approve of this. I don't tolerate this. I know I deserve better. I know I deserve healthy, respectful relationships and interactions, connections with people. So this is not my cup of tea. So you have to be able to stand up for yourself. And so again, we come to this same conclusion, what I have also mentioned before, that, it's a clear sign. If someone does not respect your boundaries, they do not respect you either. And the next step is that they will try to manipulate and gaslight you and deny your sense of reality to make you question yourself. They will deny doing anything against you. They will not take accountability or responsibility. And that is abusive. That is narcissistic abuse, typically. And so this is why we always need to pay attention to if someone is respecting those boundaries or not. And also, they might try to manipulate and gaslight you in this way, that they are basically feeding words into your mind, into your mouth, like you should be controlled by them and not have your own autonomy. Like you are not allowed to have your own opinions and express them. Like you are not allowed to be authentically you. And of course, this is again that they are treating you as the scapegoat. That they want you to carry their issues for them. This is what it creates. This is what these toxic people do. So, yes, don't be afraid to speak up no matter what. And of course, the fact that it hurts even more if they are someone that you actually already trusted. So this is why trust seriously should be earned. That it's better to not trust too quickly, too soon, too easily. It's better to protect yourself than to always be suffering because of these unsafe people. They are around in the world, and it seems that there are more of those unsafe people than the safe people. That is what it seems to me. So those are the common, what I just listed, the most common signs of when you're dealing with an unsafe person. They just do not meet you halfway. They are not worthy of your trust, of your feelings, of your vulnerability, and they don't even try to understand. They don't even try to make the effort. We always need to pay attention to how people are treating us, because it will reveal everything, not their words. People can lie, especially these narcissists. They are so capable of lying and manipulating and gaslighting and brainwashing, and all they want is power and control over innocent, kind, sensitive people. So this is not acceptable, and we must not accept it. And also, it's a fact that it is a huge factor of healing after narcissistic abuse when you realize that you want and deserve those healthy relationships, that you don't want to be attracting, you don't want to be choosing those toxic ones anymore, that you know that you deserve better, you understand where you're coming from, that you know where you stand in life, and you set those healthy boundaries. And if this is something that resonates and you would like more help and support with this topic, yes, I can help you if you apply to work with me one-on-one. Also, check out my self-help book on Amazon. It will also help you and act as a roadmap on your way to your healing path as you recover and want to build a better, healthier life for yourself, being more aware of everything that's been happening.